explain how to install the blades of V-cut tool and the oscillating tool. Part 1. V-cut tool. There are different angles for V-cut. Depends on your needs. Install the tool rest at the angle you need. In the video, we use 45 degree 45度 for try. Now show how to install the blade. Loosen the screw. Then you can remove or insert the blade. Note that there is a slot on the blade end. Align it with the slot on the tool rest too. Align them, lock the screws. That's it.
OK。然后这个刀片就安装完成了啊。然后这是这个我们斜切刀的安装啊。然后下边这个是正动刀啊。
Part 2. The oscillating tool. Remove the protective hoop.
这儿有一个那个。
Here, you can see fastening screws. Loosen it, then you can remove or insert the blade.
松开，这个刀片就能拔出来啊，然后给它插进去啊，刀刃朝外啊。
The blade edge should be pointing outward.
紧实锁死了。
Once installed, lock the screws.
这就是正动刀的安装。我们现在是刀片的安装已经，就这样。那我们下面讲一下怎么往刀座上。
Next, place these two cutting tools on their tools holder. The left one is only for oscillating tool. The right one is for V-cut tool, also for drag tool, kiss cut tool, creasing tool. Notice that there's a red dot on cutting tool. Correspond to the red dot on the tools holder. Put the tool into the tools holder. Press and hold the raised stop pin on the left side. Then you can fasten the cutting tool. Plug the signal wire into the back junction. Place V-cut tool. First, you need to remove its cutter end. Loosen the two screws, so you can pull it out.
对面也松开，这边也松开，两个螺丝啊，这边跟这边都松开，可以拔掉。好，安装方法一样，这个红点朝左，这么。
The red dot on the cutting tool corresponds to the red dot on the tools holder, which face to the left. Press and hold the stop pin and tighten the tool. Then install the cutter end back to the tool. Fasten the screws. Now the installation is finished. Next, we are going to do tool setting. The purpose of tool calibration is to determine the position of the program origin in the machine tool coordinate system. Place the material ready for processing onto the work table. Click the button depth. Select the type of cutter. Oscillating tool, we select vibrating. V-cut tool, we select the slot cut.
槽刀，这里是槽刀的对刀啊。我们先是要对一下振动刀。
First, we set the oscillating tool. Choose vibrating.
好，我们上下移动这个
Move the cutting tool next to the material. By pressing the button up and down, control the cutting tool go down one by one
到这个刀尖离到这个毛毡为止啊。
until the tip of the blade touches the felt a little bit. Don't push the blade tip down too much. Otherwise, the blade down is too deep. The felt might be broken when cutting.
刀尖挨住毛毡啊，看到没有？啊，在毛毡上挨住毛毡，不要太深，太深容易把那毛毡弄掉。然后这个时候
Now, CDN coordinate, press set. The system will automatically recognize the tool adjustment we just made.
我们再把这个
Then, set the up coordinate. It refers that the position of the cutting tool lifts after each cut. Generally set this value less than the DN coordinate, 10 to 15 mm.
完了以后，然后我们下边对那个槽刀。
Continue to set another tool, V-cut tool. Choose slot cut.
移动这个往下走上。
Again, with the up and down arrows, let the V-cut tool go down. Because the V-cut slots, it will not cut through. So before touching the felt, there is still some distance about 0.5, 0.5 mm to the felt. You can stop. If you make its blade tip touches the felt, it will cut the material through while processing.
然后对完
Set the DN coordinates. Click SET, automatic recognition. SET the up coordinates and click set to change the values. It can be reduced by 10 to 15 mm from the DN value.
对刀完成以后，我们在那个软件里做一个图。
Now, we can make a drawing in V-cut work, or you can import a drawing.
然后需要两部分，一部分是
See this graphic? It is made up of two parts, slotting in red and cutting in black. Later, the V-cut will slot, and then oscillating tool will cut through.
看到没？你看红色跟黑色分别是有两个图啊。好，然后设一下这个参数。
Set the parameters. Double-click the color layer.
红色我们是开槽啊，血值
The red layer is slotting by V-cut. We choose cut, and choose V-slot means V-cut. Direction choose cut both side. Cutting speed set 500 500毫米s. Click OK.
在双击黑色啊，
Continue to double-click the black layer, which is to cut by oscillating tool. We choose cut, and oscillating tool only choose to 1. Cutting speed can be a little lower, such as 200 mm s.
直接啊把这个
Finally, download this file to the control panel. Select whole graphic, click download, name it, save, transfer directly to control panel.
下架完成。这个时候我们在这个按键板可以找到这个图层，按键板里边有
In the control panel, click File, find the processing file we just transferred. Click Enter. Then we are going to cut this file. Click Debug. Let's manually check the position first. That is, set the starting point.
手动给它定下来。
Using the direction buttons, move the cutting head to the position we want to start. The position where the left cross is aligned is the starting point.
啊，手动
Click XY position to lock this position. Click Start. The machine starts to cut.
然后按启动开始。
See, vacuum adsorption automatic sucks the material. We cut first slot, oscillating to finally cut through.
效果。
Finally, get a nice little box. Cutting is complete. Success.
整体非常的帅。